every time somebody asked me to explain what CrossFit was or why I liked CrossFit, and I kept telling them the same answer. I was like, you just don't know till you try it. You will become addicted. Like, you will become addicted to CrossFit in your workouts. And it just, the more I kept saying it, the more I was like, what am I saying? It's practically, I'm saying the name practically, like I'm addicted to my WODs. So WOD Addiction, it became. Started about 1.5 years ago. Is when I officially started, but the more I kept thinking about it, the more I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it, take the risk and see what happens. And 1.5 years later, here I am. I'm going to the CrossFit Games. It was great. When it first started, I had a lot of local support, especially people at the boxes and other people at other boxes that we knew that would support us and everything. And that's really kind of how I thought it was going to stick to for a while. And then all of a sudden I started seeing orders pop up from all these random places like Colorado and Pennsylvania and Canada and Australia, and it just kept going and going. And Facebook has been my biggest advertisement that I've possibly had. I really put myself out there on Facebook, reached out to a ton of boxes, especially when we first started, just to get people to like the page. But probably about 8-9 months in, I was realizing that I needed to take the next step somehow to make the business grow a little bit more. So I started reaching out to different competitions that I could find, which was really hard at first because not a lot of places post like competitions everywhere. So I had to kind of search for them, and they just started rolling in after that. Now, my biggest motivating factor was I went to the games last year as a spectator, and this was a few months after I had started the business. And being there as a spectator, seeing all the vendors, seeing the craziness of people buying everything from the vendors, when I was there, it made me realize I want to be here the next year. And that was kind of my long-term goal. It's what I wanted to do, and I kind of tried to do my best to keep that goal, and it's what I made it to. I did not know where to start to prep for the games. I tried reaching out to a couple of different businesses that had been there last year, and quantities they printed for the games, how they shipped it, just little details like that to figure out where to start. And then it was a matter of figuring out what designs I wanted to take and how many of each design I was going to take, and then shipping and logistically trying to get everything printed with my printer. And it's been a learning experience. It's the, trial and error, come as we go, take care of it kind of thing.
Just trial and error, and kind of playing it by ear as to what we'll need. I thought we would need two extra people, but we needed 5 extra people. So this is obviously a very big order for us, and it's a challenge that I think we were ready for. And
I'm a fan in general. It was amazing last year being a spectator and being able to see all the athletes just casually walk by you. There's a few individuals that I would like to see. Elizabeth Akinwale, of course. Who wouldn't want to see Rich Froning? But Brandon Phillips, he's not competing this year, but he will be there. And that's one good thing about being a vendor is all the athletes are going to come shopping. My goal for the games is just to break even and mainly gain the exposure of being there and reaching over 100,000 new people that have probably, most of them have never heard of me before, and gaining that new customer base and seeing where it takes me for the next year. I mean, it's kind of limitless, I guess.